This inspirational, and this is gonna be my WWE draft review. I thought I'd do a review of the draft and tell you guys what I thought and how it's gonna change WWE and stuff like that. Because obviously I do reviews on the pay-per-views. I'm currently watching Battleground, so I'll be doing a review on that soon, and then I'll give you all the updates. So I will apologise about. No, I won't apologise about that yet. I'll save that for another video, but as I said, this is my W review video of the draft. Hope you like it. So let's get cracking. Straight off the bat, I'm gonna say top 5 does not surprise me. They do not surprise me that these were the top 5 drafts because they are probably the best, along with the top 10 round 2 picks and a couple of. Yeah, along the first 3 rounds are probably the best, but round 1, I do think it's the best going in WWE. But anyway, so that's straight off the bat, like I said. First round, no surprise me, he's got picked straight away. Seth Rollins to Raw. Obvious, because obviously he's always had a U-turn on his brothers, his Shield members, and he's always been on He's always been on what you call it? I can't remember his name now. Stephanie's always liked him. That he's always had a place in the authority. So it's obvious that he's going to go to Raw for me, and I'm glad he did because it gives him still a platform to perform that at the level he performs at, because he is an amazing wrestler. I do think he's one of the best going. Which then doesn't surprise me at Dean Ambrose, which I'm glad he did with the belt, because I've always wanted Dean to be a champion. Dean Ambrose went to SmackDown. That doesn't surprise me because, like I said, with Seth going to Raw, Dean going to SmackDown, it gives SmackDown raises the stakes on SmackDown, and it gives that platform for Dean to perform. Because again, I do think he's one of the best wrestlers, so I think that makes them fair. Again, the women's champion Charlotte doesn't surprise me because she's putting on good matches. She is the women's champion. Obviously, because she's Ric Flair's daughter, she's thought very highly of. So it doesn't surprise me that she got picked. Personally, she's not my favourite wrestler on the WWE roster. My favourite is Sasha Banks. But, you know, it doesn't surprise me she went for Raw. AJ Styles, again, doesn't surprise me he went to SmackDown because they need to keep the level of competition on SmackDown just as good as Raw. And AJ Styles, like I said, has always been one of my favourite wrestlers. I do think he's up there as one of the best wrestlers ever going. He is probably my second favourite, or maybe first favourite after. First or second, because Dean Ambrose is one of my favourites. One out of them two. So I'm first or second, but, you know, no surprise there. Again, with the 5th pick, Finn Balor, no surprise that he got picked and taken to Raw, because that again, he can put some amazing matches on. He put amazing matches on in NXT with Samoa Joe. And it's rumoured that he's going to get moved up for quite a while, and his match against Shinsuke Nakamura, whatever his name is, was rumoured to be his goodbye match. So, you know, not surprised. But I am glad he got called up because, like I say, he can put a good match on Seth Rollins, Cesaro, Sami Zayn. Wait until those guys get in the ring together, and trust me, they're putting amazing matches. He is one of my favourites as well. On to the second round picks. Roman Reigns doesn't surprise me he went to Raw because he's got a rivalry with obviously Seth. Obviously I haven't watched Battleground yet, I'm watching now, so I don't know who keeps the belt, but he's got a rivalry with Seth, and even though WWE fans like me don't like him, kids love him, and he is the babyface of the company, or people WWE is trying to make him the babyface, so it doesn't surprise me he went to Raw. John Cena, I didn't really know where he was going to go, to be honest. I thought he might go SmackDown, I thought he might go Raw. I had no idea of him, but I'm glad he went to SmackDown because, again, he is star power. I don't like him that much myself because he's a bit samey, but he is one of the foundation leaders of WWE. Everyone knows who he is, whether you like him or hate him, so that surprise me he went to SmackDown. Brock, again, it doesn't surprise me he went to Raw because he's a guy that does obviously gets paid God knows how much to do special appearances now and again. So And the shows he always did the special appearances on was Raw, so it doesn't surprise me he went to Raw. Randy, I did think he would go to SmackDown, to be honest, because he has always been more. I think he's been on SmackDown a lot more, and he's always been one of the leaders of SmackDown. Obviously, he was drafted to Raw, and you know he's put on amazing rivalries. But I did think he was going to SmackDown. I'm glad he did, because the way I'm looking at it, by the way I'm looking at it so far, I think they're trying to make more Raw the more fresher, newer faces, and SmackDown the more older veterans, but the ones that still put on good matches. Like AJ's a veteran, not in WWE, but he is a veteran in the wrestling ring. He's been there 15 years or something. But yeah, glad he went on SmackDown. WWE Tag Team Champions again. I didn't really know where they was going to go. I had a funny feeling they might go Raw because they've done an amazing job of promoting and getting the tag team division up to where it is nowadays. Obviously, I am watching Battleground. I have seen the match of first Bray Wyatt, so I know the Wyatts have won tag team, but I still think they'll still get pushed. I'm glad they went to Raw because there's tag teams that could come up from NXT that can still put on amazing matches with them if they get after Raw. Round 3 pick, Sami Zayn. Again, I thought he's going to go to SmackDown, to be honest. I thought he was going to put him on SmackDown and let him feud with other people. Obviously, he's got his rivalry going on with Kevin Owens, which I'm watching now. I don't know who wins, but something in me thought he was going to SmackDown, but he hasn't. So, not pissed off that he went to Raw. I just thought he was going to SmackDown, honestly. Bray Wyatt again. Didn't really know which way he was going. Hopefully on SmackDown he'll get a push now because he deserves to be pushed. Whether he does or not is a different matter, but let's hope he does. Sasha Banks, again, it's obvious she's going to Raw because she's currently in a feud with the women's champion, and hopefully she will win it soon. I haven't watched Monday Night Raw yet, so, but hopefully she will win it, and that will continue their rivalry. So it's obvious she's going there. Becky Lynch, again, obviously she was going to SmackDown because they need some woman power that's just on the top of like Charlotte and Sasha Banks, their kind of level, that put on matches their level. So it's obvious Becky Lynch was going to SmackDown, in my opinion. Raw, Chris Jericho again, he's a bit part-timer and comes back into special appearances, although he does have longer time in the ring and stays longer. So, but I still thought he was going to go to Raw anyway. United States Champion Rusev, again, I didn't really know where he was going. I couldn't really care, to be honest. He is getting a good rest now, he is putting on decent matches, but I didn't really know where he's going. I didn't really care, to be honest. Same with the champion, Intercontinental Champion Miz. He's okay-ish. I do think someone better should have the belt. So, you know, didn't really care where he went. Baron Corbin, no, skip on. Kevin Owens, he went to Raw, which I'm glad of, because he can have he can have a rivalry with hopefully Seth and Roman Reigns and people like that, maybe even Brock, because he is an amazing wrestler. Whoever you put him with, I reckon he can put on amazing matches, and he is one of my favourites, one of my favourite heels. So hopefully they'll continue to push him, even though there's quite a lot of star power and Raw. Baron Corbin SmackDown Live didn't surprise me again. He hasn't really been getting pushed in Raw much, so I thought he was going to SmackDown Live to be pushed, and hopefully he'll be pushed now. Do I like him? Not really, but Vince likes the big musty guys, so you know. Now this one did surprise me. Enzo and Big Cass. I thought it was going to SmackDown, to be honest. But then I suppose you do need some babyface on Raw, like I said, so it didn't really shock me that much. I was surprised a little bit, but not to the point where I was like, whoa, okay. Just like, oh, I thought it was going to SmackDown, but I guess not. But don't surprise me on that one. Gallows and Hanson, I am surprised they went to Raw, to be honest, because I thought they was going to keep the Bullet Club together and keep them with SmackDown, keep them with AJ and take him to SmackDown. Obviously they didn't, and that's good, because the Gallows and Anderson get pushed now to the maximum by themselves without AJ, and prove they are a worthy tag team, maybe go for the belts if the belts ever get won back to Raw. American Alphas, I'm glad they got picked up from NXT. Again, I'm glad they went to SmackDown. I wouldn't really know where they was going to go. I had a little inkling or a little thought that they might go to SmackDown, because there wasn't really many teams that was drafted to SmackDown at that point, so I'm glad they did. And they are a good tag team. They're a decent tag team. Big Show. Again, didn't really care. He doesn't really do anything nowadays, so no offense to him, but he doesn't do anything. Dolph Ziggler, again, hopefully now he's been drafted to SmackDown, which I didn't really know where he's going to get drafted to. I was hoping he'd get drafted to SmackDown, because hopefully he'll get pushed down and get, back to the top of the mountain and not maybe win the belt, because I do want Dean to keep it for a bit, and then AJ to win it, to be honest. But hopefully he will get pushed now. Nia Jax, again, couldn't really care about her. She doesn't do anything for me. She puts on okay matches, but I suppose they'll probably build her as the monster of WWE. Right, where am I going? Hang on, guys. Sorry about this. Right, where am I going? I've lost where I'm going now. Round 6 picks, yes. Neville went to Raw. Again, I'm glad he went to Raw. I didn't really know where he was going, but I'm glad he went to Raw, because maybe he can feud with Neville and Sami Zayn and put on some amazing matches. And hopefully go for the United States belt against Rusev, because I reckon he could pull it off and win it. Natalya, again, didn't really surprise me when she went to SmackDown, because she's also got her rival with Becky Lynch, so didn't surprise me. And to be honest, after this Becky Lynch rival, I don't know what she'll be doing, so. Cesaro, Raw, I was surprised. I thought he'd go SmackDown because he's a fan favourite, and he got a lot of the middle wrestlers that would go for United and Intercontinental belts on Raw already up to that point, so I thought they was going to put him to SmackDown just to build the middle wrestlers, mid-card matches up. But obviously he didn't. Alberto Del Rio, again, couldn't really care. He went SmackDown, which didn't surprise me, because he can put on middle. He can be either up the top there as a top class wrestler, or on the middle rank where he puts on like decent matches with the middle tier wrestlers, but didn't really bother me. Sheamus, again, didn't really bother me. Like I said in my last video, he's doing nothing at the moment. He's not really relevant. I do believe next year he'll be dropped, so it didn't really bother me where he went. Golden Truth, again, didn't really bother me where they went, because they haven't really done much. Maybe they will get pushed to the tag team, a serious tag team. Maybe they won't, but we will see. It didn't bother me. Usos, again, glad they went to SmackDown Live. Yeah, sorry, just watching background. Yeah, Usos, glad they went to SmackDown, because obviously SmackDown needs to build their tag teams a bit more. They didn't have that many, so I'm glad they went to SmackDown. Titus O'Neil, again, I don't know what's going on with him. He was getting pushed for the United States Championship, and then he got dropped, so again he's gone to a nothing person. Didn't really care where he went. Dean Kane, didn't really care where he went, because again, he's irrelevant. He hasn't done anything. Paige, didn't really go anywhere. Hasn't done anything. Irrelevant. Darren Young, I'm surprised he went to Raw, to be honest, because he's having a rivalry with Miz. So I'm surprised he actually went to Raw. I thought he was going to go SmackDown. Kalisto, again, he's been dropped, not doing anything. Same Sin Cara, Naomi, Jack Swagger, Ascension. These guys haven't really been doing anything, so it didn't really bother me where they went. Dudley Boys, again, didn't really bother me where they went, because they're not really doing anything. Zack Ryder, again, I'm surprised he went to SmackDown Live, because he started feuding with, Rusev, so I'm surprised, but I guess that's how they want to do it. Samurai, didn't really care. SmackDown Live, Apollo Crews, I'm glad he went to SmackDown again. SmackDown, I hopefully will be the brand where they push people that aren't being pushed yet, apart from AJ and John Cena and Randy, and they'll be pushed to the top and pushed to the best quality can be. Mark Cammy didn't really care. Alexis Bliss, obviously she was going to go SmackDown because they need to build the women's division up on there. And at that current point, there weren't many women on there. Braun Strowman, didn't care. Don't see why he's in WWE, to be honest. Breezango, don't care. Bo Dallas, didn't care. Eva Marie, didn't care. Shining Stars, didn't care. Fan of Runnings, don't care. If I say don't care, it's because of that they don't interest me, so I don't really care what brand they went to, and I won't really expect them or judge what brand they went to, because them don't interest me. Again, on to more. Alicia Fox, Aaron, Darren Brock, Mojo Riley, Curtis on Kimura. Fair play to Kimura, because she is a good wrestler, and Mojo Riley, hopefully will get pushed on SmackDown, so I'm glad they went to SmackDown. But apart from that, the rest of them I couldn't really care, because they don't do anything to me. Maybe that Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan's won the belts with Bray Wyatt, he might get pushed again. And Dana Brooks obviously was going to go to Raw because she's Charlotte's bodyguard, so that was obvious. But the rest of them, like I said, Curtis Axel, Alicia Fox, they don't do anything, so it didn't bother me where they went. And Heath Slater undrafted, is that a sign he will be going soon? We don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But they'll make a storyline out of it, so, you know. But yeah, there you go, that's my opinion. So hopefully you liked my review of the draft. I'm sorry if I was a bit blunt with some of them, but like I said, they don't interest me, and then it don't bother me where they go. But hopefully you liked my opinions or agree with me. If you don't, then just, like I said, that if you do agree with me, write in the comments, or if you don't, write in the comments. That, you know. Yeah. Next video is going to be my final wedding video, because I am a married man now. I had my wedding on Saturday, but I will go into some more detail on that, on how I felt, how it makes you feel, and obviously it makes me feel happy, but I'll just go into more detail on the wedding video. So that'll be my next one, my final wedding video. And I'll be doing a review of Battleground. And then hopefully I'll be starting with Pain Rat. I'd like to apologise about my last Hot Dogs video. You might have seen a glimpse of it, part 4, but on there, and then it got deleted. That's because I was recording and it cut 15 minutes into the game, so I have to apologise. When I do a bit of gameplay series, it will be a mission forward than I planned, but I can't help that because I didn't realise the camera cut out, so I do apologise. But, you know, it happens when you broadcast sometimes. Like I said, hope you liked this through. If not, write it down in the comments, let me know what you disagree or agree with. Hopefully look forward to my last wedding video, because then I'm a married man, so I don't need to do them anymore. And hopefully look forward to more gameplay video, which I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be this week at some point. So as I always say, follow, subscribe, share. Oh, my brain's gone dead, sorry guys. Follow, share, subscribe, comment, and I probably miss, and like, and I will see you later. Inspiration 8 out.